Hey guys, welcome back to BBN Network. Today we are going to talk about the college basketball rankings, the college basketball bracketology, and the SEC tournament games that are coming up. Kentucky plays Friday, which is a double bye for us, so do you think that's an advantage or disadvantage?
I definitely think that the double bye is an advantage. It's going to give our team a rest right before the SEC tournament, so I think that we can gather up some plays, get stuff going during the break.
Oh, yeah, I agree. So, the rest is important, but if we play Tennessee and they had played the earlier days, they will be hot, and when they shoot it, they'll more likely go in because they've already played.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it could go either way.
Yeah, it might give the other team some practice since they've already played a couple games in, so we'll just see how it goes.
All right, now we're going to enter This Day in History segment. Today, I'm going to say 62 years ago, George Yardley from the Detroit Pistons became the first NBA player to score 2,000 points in a season. He did it in 72 games, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But now let's get into the college basketball rankings that came out today. Kansas is number 1. Still, Gonzaga and Dayton are the top 3 teams in the country. Florida State's 4, Baylor's 5, San Diego State 6, Creighton 7, Kentucky dropped 2 from where they lost to Tennessee. It's not a lot, but we lost at home, and then we beat Florida at Florida down by 18, which is amazing.
So I think that we might have dropped a little more if we lost to Florida too, and that win against Florida really helped us stay in the top 10.
Now at number 9, Michigan State.
Okay.
Look at the record. We've lost 6. They lost 9. They're like the only team in. Look, they're the only team in the top 15.
25 or no?
Under 9. No.
I would honestly put Duke over Michigan State.
I put Duke over Creighton, and I put Kentucky over Creighton. I put Kentucky over San Diego State.
Because San Diego State hasn't played anybody really.
They lost in the championship to Utah State.
I know. I never looked.
So now the bracketology that came out yesterday too. This is crazy, I think. They have us a 2 seed with Dayton.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
But
we
the last
lost.
bracketology, they had Kentucky at a 3.
Yeah,
We went
and
back.
we're in the bracket with Dayton, which is really good because
Yeah,
Dayton's not that good.
Yeah, I
We
would.
could just stop Obi Toppin.
Yeah, just stopping. Well, we got like 5 guys who can make 20 points a game.
Yeah.
But Dayton only has 1 guy. And sometimes he ain't as good. The Big Ten has 10 teams. The Pac-12 has 7. Big 12 has 6. Big East has 6. ACC has 5. SEC has 4. And then the West Coast has 3. American has 2. And Mountain West has 2. Now, on the bubble, I don't see any SEC teams but Mississippi State, and they're the next 4 out, so it means they ain't in the tournament. But I guess Michigan State won. They beat Ohio State yesterday.
Yeah.
Also, Western, did they win? I can't remember. I'll look. Western played the other day. I think it was Saturday.
So if they win their conference, they'll go to the tournament, won't they?
Yeah, and they're pushing it to where they probably will, which is good because the more Kentucky teams, the more
The better.
Yeah, the better because we all support our Kentucky teams.
Yeah. And after all the Kentucky teams drop out, me and my family will all just usually support the SEC teams.
Yeah. I think they beat FIU.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did Saturday, right?
Yeah, they beat Florida International. So now they're in the Conference USA tournament.
What's their record?
Their record, they're second in the conference.
They just have to beat. Who's it?
They're 13-5. 20
In
and
the
10.
conference.
20 and 10. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But North Texas is probably the best team in the conference, for sure. Now, what's crazy is 2 years ago, Middle Tennessee State was an at-large bid, and at-large, they didn't even win their conference and still made the tournament. Now they're 14-4 and 8-23 on the season. It's kind of like Kentucky won the championship in 2012.
And then the 2013.
They didn't even make the tournament.
Yeah.
Which is
No, NIT.
Yeah, we made it to the NIT and lost in the first round. But now we're going to talk about the SEC tournament games that are coming on Wednesday, the 11th. See if I can get down here. Georgia and Ole Miss play at 6. Who do you think will win that game?
I'm gonna go with Georgia.
Yeah, I agree.
Same here.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards will.
Step it up. I think.
And then Vanderbilt and Arkansas. I'm picking Arkansas. Vandy's only won 2 games in conference, so
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know
Arkansas.
anything about those teams.
Arkansas has some good players, and we played
probably
them.
Arkansas.
Yeah, for sure.
Didn't Cal get ejected that game?
Yeah.
That was the game that he got thrown out.
I thought he
And
got
we came back
ejected
and
against
won.
Florida.
Yeah, me too, because
thought-
he got that one technical, and I thought he got a second one, like, in the second half.
He did, but it was like a box technical. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
It was
Something like that.
It was a bench.
bench technical.
No, but listen.
Because he was out of the coach's box.
Every time he gets a technical, we seem to play better after that.
Yeah.
Like hypes the team.
I
up.
think it hypes up the team and gets them to, like, for revenge or something, drives them better, you know?
Yeah, because an 18-point win is crazy. It is very crazy. We're going to go on a little break. I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. So now we're going to talk about who do we think, or let's talk about Murray State. Murray State played Saturday in the OVC Championship. They lost by 1, so that means they won't make the tournament this year. But the OVC had Eastern Kentucky and Murray State and Morehead State in there. They're all Kentucky teams. And as I said earlier, we all support Eastern Kentucky did good this year, 12-16.
Yeah.
But they're not going to the.
No, they lost.
No, they're not.
Murray State 15-3.
They was second in the conference.
Morehead State 7-11. That's better than last year. I guess you could say all the Kentucky teams improved except Murray State. Murray State
with John Morant last year.
was unstoppable.
That was fun.
And if y'all didn't know, the Atlantic Sun Conference will add another Kentucky team. It'll be in a few years. It'll be Bellarmine. They'll add Bellarmine to the conference, so that could be another team that we can root for. They'll be in the conference with Lipscomb. Let me see where they're at. Here it is.
There we go.
They're with Liberty, North Florida, Lipscomb, Stetson, North Alabama, Florida Gulf Coast, Jacksonville, NJIT, and Kennesaw State. So, honestly, Bellarmine's won the most Division II championships, I think, in our state. I think they've won a lot. And they'll be going to this conference, which is Liberty kind of rules the conference. There's 30-4. North Florida's pretty good too, but I think Bellarmine can
Liberty
at least.
over the years, I think, has controlled that conference, the Atlantic Sun Conference.
Now I think when Bellarmine comes to the conference, I think they'll be top 5.
Yeah.
I honestly think so. So the other conferences, like the Big Ten, I think play today. I'm not sure. Their conference is earlier. It'd be on Champ Week. But this is probably the best time. March Madness, the beginning of the tournament, and it's only 6 days away till the selections show. And where do you think Kentucky will end up?
I'm just gonna be real hopeful and go with the 2 seed.
Where at?
I hope that we get in the bracket with Dayton, like Joe was projecting. So
Yeah, he's the best. What about you? Where do you think Kentucky will go?
I think they'll be a 2 seed.
I think they'll be a 2 seed in the East.
And I hope they'll be in the same division with Dayton.
So Winthrop won their Big South championship, beat Hampton.
And talking about the tournament, what do y'all think about them thinking about playing a tournament in empty arenas?
Oh yeah, we mentioned that
I don't like that. We talked about that Saturday.
Yeah, on an earlier podcast.
We
And
didn't disagree about it.
Yeah, I really don't think that that's irrational.
No, if we're
I can see why they're considering it, just to
Yeah.
keep the players safe and other people safe.
And maybe by then, if it was worse, I could see maybe if they took precautions, like maybe not demanding it to be empty, but like really sanitary and germ-free precautions in the gyms and everything. But I don't really see how taking the fans out of the gym would be a rational explanation of that.
It wouldn't be like the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, it'd be really weird to watch it on TV without fans in the stands.
Yeah, like if you went to Atlanta at the championship site and there was no fans there.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It'd be bad because they have it there for a reason.
The players' parents, they go to the games.
Exactly.
They couldn't go watch them in the tournament. They had to watch them on TV.
Now, like other sports teams have did that. Like Chicago State, canceled all their games. Now, but listen, Chicago State's won 2 games this year. That's probably the only reason why they did that. To not look bad.
Because they're not a big school or whatever.
Well,
Let's see.
That's where Manute Ball went to college.
Oh, really? Manute Ball.
Mm-hmm. Well, look, yeah, Chicago State 4-25 this year.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty bad. We're almost. We're gonna end this podcast a little early. We'll get back to y'all tomorrow. So,
Hopefully.
See ya.
This is BBN Network.